Hello everyone, and welcome back. I'm Alvin of Alvin Inc., and today we are bringing you a truly unconventional kind of island tour. I am joined today by my partner, and we're going to do this island tour entirely based on improv, as though we went on vacation here. So, bear with us, and let's see how this turns out. Oh, you guys have to check out Corona. It is the most gorgeous kingdom. And we had the greatest time there, didn't we?
Corona's a kingdom?
Yeah, it's a kingdom. We visited Rapunzel.
Yeah, yes, we did visit Rapunzel. That was a fun story. I had a couple of beers by that time, though, so...
Oh, it's fine. And the Airbnb that we got, it had a beautiful kitchen. Fully stocked, fresh chicken eggs. We made the best omelets.
Loved it. And the bathrooms were amazing. I really love a bathroom. When I choose a place where to stay, the bathroom is one of the things that I look for, and this was mwah.
Especially when it's elegant. The elegant bathrooms, so amazing. I love them. And just lathering up in the warm water and bubble bath.
In the middle of the winter.
It's just perfect.
The height of luxury.
Really, truly. All right, so we checked our itinerary, and we had, the busiest day, and there was so much that we were going to do. And I'm I have to recommend to you guys, everything that we did, you have to do. Might cost a little extra because we ate a lot, but I guarantee you, you're going to love it. And when we ran into town...
And that's Fleury. Oh, yeah, I have a good story about Fleury. He and I spoke at length about the trips that we took around the archipelago, around the area. This might be a continent, but it's just a bunch of islands.
Yeah, I didn't know that Fleury was into geography, but that was actually a cool little, hobby of hers, and I loved that.
Oh, did I misuse their pronoun? Oh, I feel so embarrassed.
Well, you just make sure that you remember for next time and move forward. Now let's just cozy up by the fire. We did some shopping at Nook's Cranny. They had the best deals. Oh my gosh. And the ducks. They had so many beautiful ducks, and we gave them so much bread, and they ate all of it, and just it was such a magical time. I love shopping.
Truly a new concept of the foie gras. You just get the tourists to feed the ducks a lot of bread. Bread was free too. Liked it.
Well, they had a couple loaves in the house, so that was really nice.
It was free, right?
Well, we'll have to check the bill. And how did you feel about the trip to the Able Sisters?
You know me, I don't shop, but it was. I really did find some good sneakers in there. Didn't realize they'd have sneakers at the Able Sisters.
Yeah, I hear that the Able Sisters, there's 3 of them, and the only 2 work at the Able Sisters, and the third one's just off wandering about. But they make some really nice clothing. I saw some beautiful dresses. Mm-hmm. I was like, let me put on a show.
Oh, Francesca was amazing. She's the best host. Loved every show that she put on. Yeah. You weren't supposed to sit in those, were you?
I mean, it was for the view, and she led us to the lighthouse. I thought it was just the perfect place to take a picture. And
yeah, I think I saw her give you the stink eye back there.
Well, hopefully she doesn't mind. It was just for fun, Sorry, Francesca.
See it on the
bill. But she was a great host. She really was.
Loved it.
Oh, and you went camping. What was camping like on Corona?
It was adorbs. Loved the setup over there. Honestly, I like the fact that they give you the tent, because of course we came with the Airbnb. But if you want to have the camping experience, it's a few bucks extra. Totally worth it.
And I love that it was right on the beach. That was just such a cute little place to set up a tent.
Definitely worth visiting this spot in the summer as well.
And then, where did we get coffee again? It was a little...
The Ile de Café.
Ile de Café, yes, right on the river, right?
It's the island of Café. That's what it translates to.
It was so beautiful.
French, very French. A lot of the island is actually very European inspired. I really enjoyed all of the... it's Canadian, I guess. So I get that that's where they come from.
French Canadian. And they have some really great coffee. I was very pleased with the coffee there. It was all grown local and organic, so that was really nice.
No, honey, it's not grown local. It comes from the Ecuador.
Well, the package said local.
It's locally roasted. That's how they get you.
Locally
That's how they
roasted.
get you.
That makes sense.
That's
okay.
how everybody gets you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, and tell us about more of the. What did you have at that fish restaurant again? You got a little sick. What was it?
I'd rather not talk about the sickness. Let's put it this way: if you're gonna eat seafood, make sure that you know your seafood. That's all I'm gonna say.
Their lobster tail was phenomenal, though, and I loved that it's a cute little quaint restaurant right by the river, and the lobster's like just drenched in butter, and it's so good. And they had the best wine, or what barley wine? It was hot. I loved the barley wine.
Good brunch.
And a good price, too.
Would do again.
Absolutely. And then you had the idea of doing something on the beach. What was it?
Okay, you're setting me up with all these questions. Yes, indeed. This was a nice, beautiful concerto. Francesca put on a show for us one evening. She was a lovely opera singer back in the day, and she plays the harp. Beautiful. She and her friends actually put on a show every Thursday night, but because we were there on such a long visit, except for Thursday night, they made an exception and we had a Sunday night.
And that's why I don't think she's going to be mad about the lighthouse thing. She's such a warm-hearted person, you know?
Yeah. But you know how the Southern thing goes, and I think she's very Southern.
Yeah. But she did tell us about a great place for a picnic and fishing, and that was a fun little pier.
Yeah.
And you packed the cutest lunch?
Yes. Look, the carpet is moldy. I didn't say anything, but it was kind of stinky, and I wouldn't have a picnic there again. It's a good idea for the summer. Let me say, a lot of this is even the hammocks, right? In the summer, great. In the winter, you're gonna freeze your ass off. That's it.
Yeah, but it's still relaxing if you're bundled up in a nice sweater. It's not as bad.
Alvin loves the cold.
I love wearing big sweaters and big coats, and I'm always cold, but I love it. I'd rather be too cold than too hot, you know?
Sure love that hammock.
And they had the best coconut juice. Even though it was winter, the coconuts were, delicious.
Imported, most likely. Like that coffee. Ooh, this was one of my favorite spots on the island. I sat down and read all of the books in that little tiny library. I even left one behind. Gotta recommend it. Atomic Habits. It's real good.
And I love that we also made it for the water show. That was a nice little feature. They have water shows every hour. Can you how fancy is this island?
I mean, everybody does this now. Ever since the Bellagio or whatever that one was, the first one, everybody does the water fountains. I'm not impressed anymore. I'm sorry. I've seen 1,000 of these.
But you know what did impress me? That gift exchange that we did. You got me the cutest ugly sweater. It was ugly, but it was a cute ugly.
I did. That was me. That was who gave you that shirt.
Probably Francesca helped you, but that's okay. I think one of my other favorite parts, though, of this whole island, they had this beautiful statue garden. Statues everywhere. And they had a little river going through. The
resident artists there, they trained with the maestros in Italy. Francesca is from Italy, by the way.
Oh, I didn't know that.
So the local resident artist who does the statues, they trained in Italy, and they have come here for a residency, and they do all of the statues.
Oh, but they're so expensive for being in residency.
I mean, you give them food, and they just practice.
Although I will say they do know how to throw a raging beach party.
In the summer.
But even in the winter, though, they had this, it was a smaller party, yes. But they had a little fire, and It was just fun and cozy. And again, I'm in my big
They-
sweater, so the cold doesn't bother me anyway.
This is one of the things that I love about this. They're trying to do their best, even though it's the middle of the winter and this island is totally designed for the summer, in my opinion.
Well, I mean,
they
that's
are
tourist
making the
season.
best. They're making the best of it. Yeah. And it's a lot cheaper, by the way, if you go in the winter. It's like that time when we went to Venice, you know. Everything was a lot cheaper.
And yeah.
Except for the wine.
And, well, wine is wine. Oh, and remember, what was that yoga instructor? What was her name?
Judy Farsalot? Oh, sorry, yeah, Judy.
She was amazing. We met with Judy on the beach, and she was the most, intensive yoga instructor.
She farts a lot.
But I had the best stretches. Granted, I couldn't breathe because of the smell, but you could tell that she cared. You could tell that she cared.
Lay off the milk.
And lay off the cake.
Oh, okay, so you know what? If you're gonna serve us cake, delicious cake, don't leave it in the middle of the table for us. Because I thought we were going to get the whole cake. But then the server came over, cut us a slice. We ate the slice of the cake in front of the rest of the cake. It was crazy.
And honestly, it was a weensy little bit salty from the sea air.
That's just...
I like my cakes to be super sweet. And then after yoga, what did we do? It was the dance exercise, the dance routine. Francesca showed us. It was amazing. What was your favorite move?
It was when we did the swirly. I put my hand up, and then you swirl, and then you put your hand up, and then I swirl. I don't remember.
I was so dizzy. Oh my gosh! And you were on the verge of throwing up. You spun so many times.
I may have had a little too much wine before that exercise.
But then we were able to relax with the most amazing cup of tea. They have this Herbal Grey that is so delicious, and it's like the coziest little cafe.
I love the cafe. Yeah, probably my second most favorite place on the whole island. My top one is obviously the little libraries and the big library.
And then, oh my goodness, I remember in that park with the statue, you played me a song on the piano.
They let you at the piano as well? Oh, I guess it does pay off to wake up really early in the morning, huh?
Well, early bird gets to play the piano. And then oh my gosh, you left me waiting. I finished playing the piano. You told me you were going to meet up with me. And then I was having coffee, and you never showed up.
I was sleeping. Full disclosure, he filmed all of this early in the morning. We did have it in the calendar, but, you know.
I know that sleep is important, but for goodness sakes, you even missed the library.
I visited the library almost every day that we were there.
I know, but you weren't there with me when I was looking up the tea recipes. Francesca wanted some help enhancing her tea resume of what kind of teas she knew. So I went to the library to look up teas, and you were like, "Oh, I'll be there." But the coffee drinker obviously was not there for the tea. What's the tea, hunty?
Guilty.
But something else, one of the other features that I loved about the island that was just you have to check it out. It's like the moon is there all the time, day or night. And it's just that, I don't know if it's about the equator, where it's at the equator or what, but it's just miraculous, honestly.
Are we talking about the full moon that they have on display?
It was a display?
There's a display.
It was a display! Oh my goodness!
We walked past it a couple times.
I must have.
We sat on the chairs.
I had way too much wine. Oh my gosh! I thought it was real.
Vacation.
It looked so authentic.
Yes. Museum was cool. A lot of exciting exhibits at the museum. I particularly enjoyed the butterfly collection. I don't know if you went there that morning.
Oh, I didn't go that morning.
Yeah.
We spent so much time there the night before.
Blathers is actually really cool with you filming at the museum, which is very odd. Most museums don't let you
Well, it was the slow season. I wasn't in anyone's way, and I just the quality of the bones was astronomical.
You had a bite.
Of the bones, no, I did not chew on the bones. The fish were a little. Ugh.
I haven't visited this place.
Oh, it's the greenhouse. It's great. This is where they grow their herbal teas.
Mm.
Francesca actually asked me to help her with planting some shrubs, and it was a fun little afternoon experience. It was nice.
I think that was just to make you feel better. We were on vacation after all.
I know, but if you're on vacation, you still have to do something to keep you busy every so often. Oh, and remember this? The first time we saw this, you were like, "Oh, it's a little E.T." Or not E.T.
Wally.
Wally.
Yeah, they had really cute visors to basically spy upon the other islands in the archipelago.
Yeah, I think there's this history of a ancient war or something that happened eons ago. They say that you can still see little semblances of it throughout the island.
I mean, they do call themselves a kingdom, so.
Right.
I didn't like this place. This was the picnic area for the summertime. We didn't get to do a lot there.
Again, we got very cheap tickets, so we can't complain about that.
Go in the summer.
Go in the summer, absolutely. But the whole island is just gorgeous, or what?
Or you can go in the winter like us and get less traffic.
Cheap lodging. The island's a little bare, though. There weren't really a lot of people there during the winter.
Yep.
But if you just, something cute and cozy and where you can just kind of be alone and, I don't know, do some writing or something like that. It's a great island. It's beautiful.
Find yourself.
Find yourself. You can find yourself here. Yes. We found each other. Granted, it was a long time ago. But I think that this island, it was great. We rekindled a lot.
Yes.
Especially a lot of the fires on the beaches. It was great.
Especially for us. Thank you, Francesca.
Thank you so much, Francesca, for letting us join you on your island and hosting us, and especially the fresh eggs. Oh, they were so good. All right. Well, thank you all so much for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the video and hopefully got a few laughs in. And definitely leave a like and leave a comment. Let us know if you want more videos like this or if we should never do this again. It was a great time. I was so glad to be able to do this with my partner. And again, thank you so much for watching. Please leave a like. Please leave a comment. Please subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, bye!